Are you confused today by the many advice out there on what property to buy? I remember when I was looking for my own home, my friends, my colleagues, my relatives, even my own parents would tell me what to do, what not to do. While their intention is good, their advice is based on their own experience 3 years ago, 10 years ago, some even 30 years ago. So it made me wonder, is there a more systematic approach to finding out where the good deals are? Fortunately, there is.
This is the 5-step method that I'm using to predict where the market is heading, as well as to discover which are the properties that are lagging behind.
We look at the Singapore condominium price over time chart. We can see that condominium prices have been steadily moving upwards, with a strong price support of new lows higher than the previous low. In the recent months, a pennant has formed.
What is a pennant, you may ask? According to popular investment website investopedia.com, a pennant is a continuation pattern where a period of consolidation is followed by a breakout. This means that in the absence of negative news, the previous trend should continue on after the pennant is formed. This gives us the first indication of how the property prices in general will move in the near term. We then go deeper and look at the price movements of each of the individual regions,
namely the core central region, rest of central region, and outside of the central region.
What I observed from the rest of central region, which is the RCR, and outside of the central region, which is the OCR, both regions had experienced a pennant before and is currently forming one now. As what investopedia.com has mentioned, prices of the two regions continued to go up after the last pennant was formed. For the core central region, which is the CCR, a falling wedge is forming. So what is a falling wedge? A falling wedge is a bullish signal as it reflects that a sliding price is starting to lose momentum and that buyers are starting to move in to slow down the fall. The CCR had experienced a falling wedge before. As you can see, prices increased after the falling wedge was formed.
Of the three regions, I will explore the CCR first, because overall prices of the CCR has been dropping, and there can be opportunities there that I can take advantage of.
I next look at the performance of all the districts, and indeed, the CCR districts like District 1, 9, 10, 11 have been showing negative growth.
Let's look at District 1 first. We observe that Marina Bay Suites and Marina 1 residences have been showing negative growth quarter over quarter. Drilling down to the Marina Bay Suites past transactions, we see 1402 just transacted at over $1,600 per square feet. This is $200 per square feet less than the last transacted at 1702. This is a huge gap for the difference of 3 levels, and the units above and below 1402 were sold above $2,100 per square feet. What about Marina 1 residences? The last transaction was done at $1,993 per square feet. This is about $100 to $200 per square feet less than the market rate for the one bedroom. The units above and below 0903 transacted above $2,100 per square feet. This buyer got a good deal. This may be a start of falling prices at Marina Bay. However, with only one transaction per condo, it is still too early to tell. So for investors looking for a good deal at Marina Bay, you may have to wait a bit more. Let's look at District 9 next. There are quite a number of condos which showed negative growth last quarter, but let's look at those with a higher transaction volume first. Two transactions at Martin Modern caught my attention, 1505 and 0508. Both transactions closed at $200 to $300 per square feet less than the last transaction of a similar type. For the 2-bedroom unit 1505, we can see that the unit below and beside have both transacted at $2,600 per square feet. 1605, which was bought 2 years ago, is only slightly cheaper than 1505. Looking at the 3-bedroom 0508, we notice that the unit above, which was bought 5 years ago, is only slightly cheaper. On top of that, 0908, which was bought 11 months ago, is already $100 per square feet more than 0508. The lower prices of the 2 and 3 bedroom units will definitely impact the overall prices at Martin Modern. In fact, at the time of this recording, there are units out there that are selling $2,500 to slightly above $2,600 per square feet. So Martin Modern is definitely a potential good deal. Vision Crest is the next condo to explore as it has 3 transactions last quarter. As the 2-bedroom prices keep increasing, it seems that the 3-bedroom rates are stagnant. At first glance, the 1-bedroom options look enticing, but upon careful inspection, I noticed that prices have not changed much since 2 years ago.
So from my perspective, I shouldn't be expecting any good news coming out from Vision Crest soon.
Among the 2 transactions at the Vermont at Cane Hill, only the 3-bedroom has a decrease in price. 0403 was bought at $100 per square feet less than what had transacted a year ago.
However, like the Marina Bay condos, with just one transaction at a lower price, cannot show that overall prices at the Vermont and Cane Hill is indeed dropping.
At first glance, the $1,700 per square feet transaction at Bellevue Residences looked exciting. However, this 2-bedroom unit is the penthouse with an area of over 2,300 square feet. Compared to the other penthouses, $1,700 per square feet is not competitive at all.
So using the same reasoning to filter out all the condos, this is what I found in districts 10 and 11.
The last 2 transactions and 1 Draycott were both over $2,800 per square feet. Compared to the price paid by their neighbors, these 2 units are about $100 to $200 per square feet less. In fact, prices have started to drop since 4 months ago.
Therefore, with prices at an all-time low and the market positioned to rebound, investors can get a good deal if they can find a unit selling at $2,800 per square feet. Cascaded Reserve is the condo in District 10 that had the most transactions last quarter. It is a new condo that is ready to move in and has been transacting at $2,800 per square feet to $3,100 per square feet. So where are the good deals? First, let's look at this 1-bedroom plus study at 0504.
0504 is selling at $2,786 per square feet compared to 0704, which transacted at over $3,300 per square feet. That's a $600 per square feet savings.
And I like this 1-bedroom layout because there is an option to convert the study into a walk-in wardrobe, making my bedroom even bigger. If you need more space, then consider this 2-bedroom at 2405.
From past transactions, 2005 has already sold at over $3,000 per square feet. And 21, 22, 23, 24, 05 are all selling at $2,980 per square feet. Since all are selling at the same price, why not get the unit with the better view and a better perceived value? Furthermore, 2505 has sold over $3,100 per square feet. That makes 2405 cheaper by about $200 per square feet. That is a very good deal.
For homeowners who need more privacy, you can consider the 2-bedroom units with private lift, like this layout in step 1.
0601 is selling at $2,890 per square feet compared to 0801, which sold at $3,351 per square feet. We are getting almost $400 per square feet discount. Do you prefer a higher floor? Then consider 2401, which you can buy at $3,008 per square feet. This is $100 per square feet less than 2201. It is even cheaper than 2001, which is at a lower level.
Need a study? Then consider this 2-bedroom that comes with a study instead.
1406 is selling at $2,890 per square feet. Compared to the unit above and 2 below, is selling at a discount of about $100 per square feet.
So, if you'd like to take advantage of the savings today at Cascaded Reserve, scan the QR code here and I'll send you more information about this development. Bernard, what about the RCR and OCR? Are there any opportunities there?
Well, if you recall, both the RCR and OCR are developing a pennant, so prices have not gone lower than the previous lowest price.
Therefore, there aren't many opportunities in these 2 regions. However, there is this one condo that are showing signs of falling prices, and that is the Crest.
At first glance, there doesn't seem to be any pattern of falling prices. However, on careful inspection, cracks are already forming in step 12. You can see that 1512 and 1712 are transacting way lower than 0512. And if we compare it to the next 2 3-bedroom units below and above, 1512 and 1712 are transacting at way lower prices.
So with only one stack that are showing falling prices, it's hard to determine if the overall prices at the Crest is on the downtrend. But definitely investors can keep a lookout for this condo for future opportunities. Bernard, what
What if I want to find more opportunities in the RCR and the OCR? Is this the only method available? Well, previously I found 4 property owners who sold their houses for $1 million profit, and they are located in the OCR. They used a 3 simple method to find their homes right at the beginning. So if you're curious to know what these 3 methods are about, watch the video above and you can discover more.